Okay, good afternoon, rock and rollers. I'm sending this video to the members of the class that's enrolled in Perspectives 2399 IA, the development of rock and roll at Valdosta State University. I am Dr. James Schrader, and I will be your instructor. A few things I wanted to get out of the way before we got closer to class time. First of all, as you can see, I'm at home. We're all still on vacation. I hope you're enjoying yourselves as well. And I'm in my backyard next to my swimming pool, but I thought I didn't want to let too much time go by until I sent you this video link explaining some of the intricacies of getting our class content. There are a couple things you need to do in order to make the class run efficiently for you, and we have enough time now that if you do these right away, there won't be a lot of last-minute panic and confusion when we start the class on the 13th of August. Okay, so here's the explanation. We run this class from a server in California. It's at a place called coastonline.org. That's one word, coastonline.org. They have our server, they have our help desk, we use their IT people, and they are the ones that will provide the online content and the gradebook and all of that sort of thing. We don't use the VSU IT help desk or the IT people for this particular course. Also, you won't find this course on BlazeView because this course uses what's called a Moodle operating system, and BlazeView is not equipped, or Blackboard is not equipped to handle that. So, included with this video, with the link to this video, I've given you an attachment which tells you how to have access to Moodle and have access to our class site. In order to get onto Moodle, you have to go to coastonline.org and look at all of those instructions on the attachment. It tells you exactly what to do. A couple things to remember: when it asks you for your surname, that's your last name. Oftentimes, so many times, people put in Mr. or Miss or Ms. or Mrs. Your surname is not your title, it's your last name. So that will make it easier on the gradebook if I don't have to look up and see whose last name is Mr. So just remember, your surname is your last name. Okay, so then you go through the whole business of enrolling for Moodle, and eventually you will get directed to our class site, and then it will ask you for an enrollment key. Our enrollment key for our class is 7777777. That should be 7 sevens, and this is also on the attachment. And that will get you to the class site, and then you will see from there what we're basically all about and what we will be doing. It's really important that you do that. Now, the next important thing is everyone in the class must have their own copy of the textbook or the student guide in hand before we start the class. The reason for that is inside the front cover of the book is a unique serial number that will allow you to register for the class. Until you do that registration of your own book, you won't be able to access much of the course content, and I won't be able to give you a grade. So that's incredibly important. A used book is no good. You have to have one with a working, unique serial number. They're available at the VSU bookstore, and it's just, you can't participate in the class without doing that. So that's the second thing. And then throughout the class, I will do these little video news forums for you. We'll keep in touch that way. I'll actually be wearing a shirt once class starts, and this is the way we'll communicate. I think you're going to really enjoy the course. I know that I enjoy teaching it. It's a fun course. We learn a lot about rock and roll. We learn that rock and roll really has some substance to it and some educational value. I hope you're as excited as I am. If you have any questions, you can always contact me at J.A. Schrader. That's J-A-S-H-R-A-D-E-R at valdosta.edu. Get those things done. Don't forget to read the attachment, and it will tell you everything about getting onto the class site. And I'll see you online.